11 years and 9 months for a murder I did not commit.
I was charged with first-degree murder.
First-degree murder and attempt robbery.
I spent 23 years in prison.
The day I found out I wasn't even in court. I was in the yard for recreation and they told me I had a lawyer's call. I called my lawyer Dan's store and he told me to sit down. I said, sit down for what? Juan, you're coming home. What the fuck you say?
You know, you can know yourself that you are innocent of something, but when I can show people, you know, because they ask me where you been at for the last 23 years, and I've been in prison wrongfully, you know.
Isn't it true that you intentionally framed Jacques Rivera for a murder that he did not commit?
I assert my Fifth Amendment constitutional rights.
He offered them a way out of their cases, and that was their way out. And he coerced them, told them everything, how to say it, what to say.
I was sitting outside with my girlfriend, which was the mother of my child. I walked about a block and a half down. Some of the guys are fighting down the street, and then I heard police sirens, and I walked back towards my house. I didn't think nothing of it. Didn't even know somebody was killed that night. Came out the next morning thinking it was gonna be a great day. Ronaldo Guevara drove up in front of my house and said, hey, how you doing, Juan? We need some people to come in for a lineup. Would you come in for a lineup? Handcuffed me, took me in, and I was never released again. Next thing I know, I was charged with murder.
I was 24. I was a part of the Humboldt Park Institute. It was to help kids get their GED, get them back in school instead of hanging out street corners. And Detective Guevara came in there a few times. I've always told him he was more than welcome to always come inside. When at court, he lied. He said he'd never been in there. The eyewitness was sure that the shooter had a portion of his hair dyed gold or blonde in the back. Detective Guevara corroborated that testimony. But the funny thing is that if this was a part of the shooter's hair, he never took a picture of the back of my hair. And he could have went a step further and got a judge to get a court order to take a lock of my hair. But he never took a picture of the back of my hair. He never got a court order to take a lock of my hair because my hair wasn't that color the day he arrested me, or ever for that matter. It was never that color.
And you think when you come home that it's gonna be better, but when I look back myself and think about the person I was back then, I don't recognize that person anymore. Because now I'm like really reclusive. I had to get even psychological help. I was suicidal for a while.
There's been times I had to slow down because I have, anxiety. Catch myself looking at things and it's like I don't recognize stuff. Life is way faster than it was in there. And there we're used to routines. Come out here and everything changes.
The third day after I was out, I was ready to go back. If I would have did the time and got out, I'd have been provided all kind of help. But because I was exonerated, I'm not providing nothing. So basically, they just kicked me out of prison and said, talk to you later. No health care, nothing.
This is the video deposition of Ronaldo Guevara.
I forgive him. In order for me to move on with my life, I have to forgive him. And I have, and I'm moving on with my life.
He can keep his pension. I don't care about his money. I don't mind if the state's attorney gives him immunity for all he's done. As long as he comes forward and helps these other cases so they can come home as well,
I only got one kid, and I lost all her childhood. I lost almost 12 years of my life because of him. My marriage got destroyed because of him. I gotta say life is starting to get better.